Kim Kardashian is now using weapons to hurt Kourtney's feelings, and it's so disgusting and sad. They had a conversation, and Kim definitely went low when she mentioned Kourtney's kids not liking her. Like, that is the lowest and dumbest thing you could ever do, to weaponize your sister's feelings. There's still an ongoing beef between Kourtney and Kim Kardashian. Kim called Kourtney to have a conversation to hash out the differences. Now, how did that go to you disrespecting Kourtney, saying that her kids are exhausted by her because they're so stressed and they always come to me to complain about you, Kourtney, so you're definitely having a problem. You're the unhappy one and you're making everyone else unhappy. Like, what the hell, Kim? That's how low you go, trying to weaponize your sister's feelings by bringing up her kids. Like, you're such a narcissistic being. And I have no idea why Kim would think she's the bigger person just because she made a phone call. You made a phone call to apologize and to hash out everything. But now you're getting personal, trying to disrespect Kourtney by using things you know is gonna definitely hurt her. That is such a narcissistic behavior, and I dislike people like that so much. It means that your intentions were never pure, and you actually intended on rubbing salt in her wound. Not to mention, Kourtney is pregnant, and you are transforming all these negative energy onto a pregnant person. Not only that, though, you know the show would have aired, right? Kim and Khloe Kardashian did a sit down with Dolce & Gabbana CEO, which are also Kourtney's friends, and they were like gossiping about Kourtney. Kim was like, oh, she has a stick up her ass because she is so jealous of me because I'm doing the Dolce & Gabbana fashion show, which that was not even the point. Kim is literally trying to paint a negative narrative from what Kourtney was trying to say. Kourtney's problem was this. I, wore a wedding dress from Dolce & Gabbana, Kim. You basically copied the same style to host your fashion show. You didn't care about my wedding and how hard I try to come up with that specific design. You stole it from me. Then you pretend you're the creator of that design, and you actually made it into your own style to make other models from Dolce model the same design for my wedding dress. So I think Kim is definitely the villain in this story. Like, you pretend as if you actually created that whole design for the Dolce & Gabbana fashion show when you know Kourtney actually specifically asked for that design for her wedding day. Okay, so I think, Kim, you're the villain. And how do you call someone to apologize and to hash out the differences? However, you're gonna get personal and bring up this girl's kids in order to hurt her feelings, letting her know your kids are also complaining about you and that you're unhinged and you're off the rails and something is going on in your life. Kim, like, be for real. You're such a bitch. Because I would have never used, my sister's kids or anyone's kids at all to hurt their feelings. Don't bring up people's kids because that's definitely sensitive to them. I don't know how Kourtney puts up with it. She's a very strong-minded person. But oh my God, I would have showed up at Kim's house and I would have swinged at her ass, because what you're not going to do is to mention my kids. You can say all the shit you want to say about me, but don't you dare think you can mention my kids. And that was something Kim did that was super low, and it shows that Kim is super unhappy. And I love that Kourtney basically told her on the phone, you need to worry about your own life because you sound like an unhappy person bringing up my kids. Why would you be on the sidelines gossiping about your own sister? That's giving unhappy. And I love that Kourtney clapped back at Kim, telling her, you're just just an unhappy soul who's actually picking on me because I have a husband, I'm pregnant, and I have a home with people who loves me. You bringing up my kids because they're complaining about me, it's such a low blow. You're low for that, because at the end of the day, I think every kid is going to complain about their parents some sort, because, kids, they don't get to do what they always want to do. And when they're scolded, they're going to run to people and say, hey, my mom did this, my mom did that. Now, Kim is trying to make it look as if, Kourtney's also stressing the kids out, making them exhausted. Like, oh my God, be for real, Kim. You know exactly what's going on in your life, and you're trying to hide it, because if anyone should question your kids, they would have had tons to say about you, Kim. And the difference between Kourtney and Kim is that Kim allows the kids to do whatever they want to do. We've all seen Northwest on TikTok almost twerking, and she got in trouble for that. So excuse me, Kim, who's actually the better parent here? You're giving nasty and very much unhappy, and these people need to leave Kourtney the F alone. But let me know what y'all think down below in that comment section, y'all. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at SipsLoud, and thank you for sipping with us. Bye, guys.